Right, morning everybody. Brew day today. We've just got 17.5 litres in the hopcat coming up to temperature. We've got 35 litres to sparge coming up to temperature in my boiler. So what we're doing a pale ale. Out at Homebrew beer book. Just get my glasses. It says, oh, not bother, can't find them. Oh, there they are. Yeah, so we're doing pale ale, 23 litre recipe, but I've scaled it up to 40 litres. Idea being, I'm gonna split it, 2 20 litre batches, and then I'm gonna dry up one with, I haven't decided yet, I'm not sure what it'll be, probably, I don't know, I've all sorts. I've got mosaic, I've got all sorts, so we'll worry about that when it gets near the time. Yeah, so 23 litre batch, it's extra pale malt, 4.3 kilo, light crystal malt, 95 grams, and that's all your grain billies. For boil, it's an hour 10 minutes. Your mash is an hour 65 degrees. Boil 1 hour 10. And your hops are Challenger 35 grams, East Kent Goldings 23 grams, and Styrian Goldings 16 grams. Challenger is at start of boil, and your East Kent Goldings and Styrian Goldings are at flame out or turn off. And that's it, Protofoc tablet. It says a White Labs WLP 005 British ale yeast. I've got some US05, so we'll use that. And that's it, but that's 23 litres. I'm doing 40, like I said. So we're just waiting for everything to come up to temperature, and then we're going to get doughed in. Got my grains weighed out there, everything's ready, so I'll come back to you in a bit. Right then, so as you can see, I've just raised my grain basket. That's just draining through, so I'm ready to sparge now. Mash is done, and with this system, Hopcat, it's like all other all-in-one systems really. To sparge, it's just a matter of a jug, get it on top, and let it drain through. Probably take 15-20 minutes this, but it really is as simple as this. And I've only raised the grain basket onto first. You've got hooks at top, hooks roughly there, and then there's some more hooks, and I've just lifted it up to middle ones. I sparge through so far till liquid hits bottom of grain bin, and then lift it up and put it on last set. Just makes it easier having your different hooks at different heights, because that grain basket, when you've got like 9-10 kilo grain in that's wet through, it's fairly heavy, so you're not lifting it all in one go, you're doing it incrementally. So that's all it is. I tend to put 2 or 3 jugfuls on, let it go through a little bit, and then another 2 or 3, and just carry on like that. Now I need to sparge this through till I've got 47, 48 litres. So that's what I'll do, and I'll come back to you in a bit. Right, we've just come up to a boil, so we're going to put us 60-minute, well, 60-minute edition. It's actually 70-minute edition. It's a 1 hour 10 boil. 59 grams Challenger going in. And that's it till flame out, and then it's a mixture of East Kent Goldings and Styrian Goldings, and you're looking at 39 grams and a 27 grams, so it's only subtle. There's no big hops in this, which is good because it'll give it a backbone and give it a nice profile, and then I can build on it with a good dry up, and whatever I put in dry up should come through, hopefully. On one at batches anyway, because remember I'm splitting this, I'm going to do a 20 and a 20. So that's it till the next one at flame out. Right, so while that's boiling away, I thought we'd just have a quick look at hops, see what people think, and if you want, leave me a comment below on what you think I should dry up one of these beers with, or if you think I ought to dry up them both with different hops, see what we get. Let me know what your thoughts are. So I've got, now I think on it's a pale ale we've got, and there's no real strong characteristic hops in that really. You've got Challenger for bittering, East Kent Golding and Styrian Golding, which are good hops on their own. They're at flame out, but I'm definitely going to dry up one. And I have done this beer before as a standard pale, and it were alright, but we're here to experiment, aren't we? So we've got 100 odd grams of Galaxy, 25 grams of SARS, 22 grams of Mosaic. I thought I got more than that. Magnum 60 grams, a little bit of Crystal, some Mount Hood, some Hallertauer Hersbrucker, I have 75 grams of that, Eldorado, and some Muchueka, or Muchueka, however you pronounce it, 100 grams of that. And does it give you a profile on pack? It says characteristics lemon lime floral. Now lemon lime floral in a pale, that sounds alright, that. So if I went with that, what sort of amounts do you think? Alfrat is a 4.2, so lemon lime floral, I think that could be alright. Or would you use that with some, I don't know, with that little bit of Mosaic, 20 grams of Mosaic, just to use, you know, some of them that's quarter per pack sort of thing. Eldorado. Now I'm sure this is supposed to be and I think this is leaf. I don't like really dry hopping with leaf. I think the flavour profile of this is tropical pineapple-y. So that could work in a pale, but it's leaf. I'm not too keen on leaf. But at the minute, I'm swaying towards that. Maybe a good 50 or 60 grams. Yeah, we'll see. That and maybe the little bit of mosaic, wherever it's gone. 22 grams of mosaic and 60 grams of that. What do you reckon? So let me know what you think. Might have to just rewind this a little bit to go through what I've just said with hops, what hops I've got. But let me know your thoughts down below, and we'll follow this one through. I'll do a little video when I'm dry hopping, just to let you know what we've decided, and then we'll do a taste test at the end. So I'm quite looking forward to this, and I might be bottling these rather than putting them on keg. Reason being purely because they're a bit experimental. I don't really want it tying a keg up and it just sitting there. Plus, if it's in a bottle, I can leave it for some time and see if it develops over a few weeks better. You know what I mean? So I think experimental wise, I'm better in bottles. So that's what we'll do. So we'll get this boil out of the way and then see where we are. Right, so we've just tilt it up. We've finished now. That's it. So flame out. We've got us 2 flame out additions. We'll drop them in, and just give that a bit of a stir and get them all underneath. So I dropped a Protafloc in at 15 minutes to go, and I put my water chiller in at 15 to go. So I'm just going to set that going now, set it cooling. Job's a good one. I'll catch you later. Right then fellas, we've done. We've just come down to temperature now. We've got another fermenter there, sanitised. And what I do with these, or what I've been doing since it's been warm, last couple of months, it's been warm enough in here to just sit my fermenters on side and let them ferment there without putting them in my chamber and keeping a temperature to them. It's been fine, totally fine. This is still bubbling away steady. In fact, it's just gone then. But when you've got 50 litres in your fermenter, it's heavy to lift from floor up to there. And I mean, I'm talking, what, just under waist height. They're lifting it off the floor. The weight, it's not so much the weight, it's more the awkwardness of the fermenter. So what I've been doing, and whether you agree with me or not, I don't know, I've been getting a smaller fermenter, been filling up 10 litres and then just tipping that in. And I know what you'll say, a lot of you, oh, cross-contamination, you'll end up getting an infection and all the rest of it. Well, that bucket's been sanitised. That's been sanitised, and the way I see it, all I'm doing is aerating it, dropping it into that bucket, then pouring it into that. I'm just aerating it, and at this stage of your beer, you want plenty of air in it. So that's my thoughts on why I do it that way. I mean, normally when I do it in chamber and then I want to siphon off that, I have to get my son to come and we lift it between us and we lift it up there. I know I could get a pump and rest of it and go down that route, or I could even pump it from hop cap and I'd probably be able to get it up into there. But when I've finished, I don't like pumping it into fermenters, because you've a load of crap and trub and what have you in the bottom of that hop cap, and as soon as you start to pump it, you're just dragging all that through your pump and putting it in the bottom of your fermenter. So I like to use tap. In fact, I'll set it going now. I like to use the tap and do it this way, and I've had no bad results from this. And like I say, once it drops coal, I'll just fill that fermenter straight under my tap, because when I put that shelf in for it, I measured and they will fit under the tap, and then I can just more or less slide them straight into my chamber, and I only need to lift them once then. I'll just let that get to 10 litres, and then I'll tip that one in. And if you look there, I've just, where are we? There. I've just done a gravity. Or after 10.41 for a 3.8%, and I've had 10.43ish, maybe 44. So that's a plus. I have just took a little video, if I remember. I'll put a little box somewhere with a close up of that reading. And one last thing I can do, two birds with one stone and all that. If you look on here, these fermenters come without any readings, gradients on them or anything. So because I'm doing a 10 litre bucket into there, I've just marked it off each 10 that I've put in. Hang on. So set that going again, and now I've got my 10 litre mark, and I'll just carry on. Whoops, I'm off screen. I'll just carry on and get me 40 litres, or however we are, close to it. We should be somewhere near. And that's it, fellas. I'll get this in, pitch me yeast, and if I don't come back to you, I'll catch you next time. Just one last quick note, fellas, just to let you know. My gravity, I said I was just a little bit up, didn't I? I wanted 10.41 and I've got 43, 44. I know why. If you look, I've only marked 30 litres. I haven't marked me 40 litres yet, because I only got 38 litres. And with hop cap, you can set your power from 3000 right down. What I tend to do is bring it to a boil on maximum, then pause it, bring temperature down, and I usually do it about 17, something like that. Sorry, 15, and I think I've had it at 17 or possibly 18, so it's just boiled a bit more vigorous. So I've lost a couple of litres, which has given me higher gravity. I'm assuming that's why I've got that. But 38 litres at around 4%, if it goes somewhat like 3.8% what we're after, but if it's 4%, I'll take that. Still sessionable, very sessionable. So we'll leave it there, like I said before, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.